What's up guys, Mitch from the DIYRecordingStudio.com. Today we're going to be doing an awesome shootout with not two, but three different 1176 pieces of hardware. We have the Warm Audio 76, we have the purple 1176, the MC77, and we have the Lin 76. And we're going to shoot them out and compare them and hear if there's any differences between these compressors because they all vary in prices. So stay tuned, it's going to be an awesome one. Let's get into it. What we'll do first is jump in to a session, and it's by a local band that you should be now familiar with called Pulse. And we're going to be using one of their tracks today to show the differences in the different 1176s that we have on offer today. We'll start out with snare drum. It's something I often use an 1176 on. What you'll notice over here is that the Warm Audio, I'm actually repairing that at the moment for someone, and that meter is kind of not 100%. I've actually gain matched them as best as I can within, 0.3 or 4 over dB, and the settings are completely different because the attack and release dials on these all work completely differently from one another, and the output and input gains are kind of similar on the purple, but then quite different on the Lin 76. And what we're listening for is the tonality, like how much is the 1176 distorting, what character is it bringing to the snare drum in this case, and the other instruments that we'll look at. There we have it on snare. So to my ears, it sounds really close. The Lin 76 seems a bit darker than the other two. The purple definitely has more of the transient retained. It seems a bit more pokey. It's really hard to get the attack and release times exactly the same because the meters don't necessarily move the same on each of these units, which is crazy. And yeah, look, it's very hard to calibrate these things exactly, but all I'm listening for is I'm trying to get like not just 3 dB of gain reduction here. We're hitting like 5 to 7 dB of gain reduction and really hearing what these compressors do when they're used in a real way. And to me, they all sound good. They're all making that snare drum sound beefier and fatter. The Lin 76 is just a little bit darker in the tops. It seems to roll off some of the highs a little bit, and that could be because of some of the cheaper components. But yeah, look, it's not a bad thing necessarily. Let's jump in and see what it sounds like on vocals, because vocals would be a very, very good indicator of what's happening in the highs and the mids. Once again, we'll be aiming for like 5 to 7 dB of gain reduction on each of these, and just remember that Warm Audio meter is not quite, right. It's about 3 dB gain boosted.
Forget me, I'll swim far away, don't save me, maybe I'll win, maybe I won't, forget me, I'll swim far away, don't save me. forget me. Maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Forget me. Maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Forget me. Maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Forget me.
Awesome. So, especially when soloed there, the Lin 76 is definitely distorting more. I can hear that grit and that distortion coming in a lot earlier and a lot more consistently than the other two. So it's just got a naturally dirtier sound, and it is, maybe because of that distortion, also not as airy and bright in the top end as, say, the purple. The purple is definitely the clearest and the most open. And then the warm audio sounds very similar as well. Like they're all adding a bit of grit. They're all adding some mid-range and stuff to the vocal and a bit of distortion, but they're all quite close. I think the warm audio is closer to the Lin 76 in its kind of frequency response. It's a slightly little bit darker than the purple, and then that Lin 76 is definitely grittier. Like it's adding way more distortion, which I think is what that unit's actually supposed to do, seeing it's a replica of a different 1176. Last thing we'll check is maybe some bass. And what we might do is listen in solo first, because there's actually quite a bit of difference now that I've level matched these. You can hear quite a difference in the tonality of the bass going into these. That's a really interesting one. So to me, once again, the Lin 76 is grittier, definitely there. And the purple actually seems a bit cleaner than the other two in this regard. I feel like it's not adding as much distortion. It also seems a bit flatter and has a bit more low end, maybe. I'd have to check on speakers and with my sub and stuff to really hear that. But yeah, like they're close. They're all very, very close. They're not as different from one another as people might expect anyway. So really interesting to hear those three compressors shot out in this kind of fashion. So there'll be more deep dives into what's going on with these compressors in future videos. If you have any questions about the equipment that I'm using today or anything else you see in any of my other videos or content, make sure that you hit me up in the comment section down below, or you can email me at mitch@thediyrecordingstudio.com, or alternatively hit me up on Instagram. There's a lot of people communicating with me there. It's a bit easier sometimes to communicate there rather than YouTube. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm Mitch from the DIYrecordingstudio.com. I'll catch you soon.